Okay, now that we have our firearm collision and all that set up, what I want to do is actually work on the replication. So for example, if I go ahead and I'll just do play with two clients, hopefully we both spawn, you can see we have the firearm, but the offhand IK is wrong and that kind of stuff. And likewise, I can't aim. So we want to resolve that. And I actually want to do one quick thing that I like to do generally as well, just to make it easier to see. So I'm going to go to editor preferences, come down to play, and multiplayer viewport size. I always just multiply by 1.9 on the width and height. And that allows it to just open up like this. So it adjusts this window to where I can visually see everything easily. So to make this work in multiplayer, we're going to go to our third person character. And the only thing we really need to do is just run this logic on the server. So let's go ahead and move this over. And on begin play, we're going to do a has authority. So if we have authority, meaning we're the server, we will spawn the firearm, attach it, and call set held actor on it. And now when we hit play, there's going to be another problem though. We don't see we have a gun. So the reason for that is because we haven't actually set this actor up to replicate. So to do that, we literally just click replicates. So replicates is true. Come back. And there we go. We can now aim and that kind of stuff. And granted, this is all done on the client, but we can see we have firearm collision and everything just works pretty much as it is supposed to. The only thing that's really ugly is going to be this aiming here. So let's go ahead and fix that. Let's make it not aim with the center of our face because it's aiming exactly with the camera. And that's actually what one of the offsets is meant to handle. So if we go back to our firearm, we can click our procedural anim component, and you'll see we have a procedural offsets data asset. So let's go ahead and make a new one of those. Let's go to our procedural folder here under data assets, go to our data assets, procedural, and make a procedural offsets settings. So DA underscore procedural offsets underscore tutorial, and open that up. So here we have, first person and third person base pose offset. To see an example of this, if I change the Z to 50 on the first person base pose offset and apply it to our firearm, what you'll notice is it is quite high. So it's way up there. That's actually quite a bit too high for the example. Let's do 15. So you can see the gun is a lot higher now. So you can see what it does. It takes the base pose that we normally have and offsets it. So we can do the same thing for third person. So I'll do 25, and you'll see it looks normal on our end, but the other people, they're holding the gun up quite a bit. So yeah, that's basically what it's for. But if we go down, we have aiming. So we have our right-handed aiming offset, and we want to move the firearm over to the side. So currently we aim dead center in the face. So in our case, because we are Y forwards, moving it on the X axis will move it left and right. So we want to move it to the right. So when we aim, we want to apply the offset. Let's try, we'll try 5 centimeters at first. Let me actually save that. Make sure I'm going the right direction. I'm going the wrong direction. We want to go negative 5 centimeters. And that's closer. We want to go a little farther. Let's try, we'll just try negative 10. All right, that's a fair bit better. It moves it to the right. And we also want to move it probably forwards a little bit. So let's go out by, say, 5. So we'll do 5 on the Y. And I think that's pretty decent. So that takes care of that. Now there also is some head leaning stuff. I believe I just have it commented out or bypassed. So we go to SKG core, animation, and layers, and go to our procedural layer. It should be near the top. Here we have example on adding head tilt when aiming. So we can just plug that in. And you can now see when I aim, it leans the head over. But it also is applying that offset. And likewise, in first person, it is also moving the head itself. So in our case, we want to revert back a lot of that offset. So change that -10 to say, we'll just start back at 0. So now when I aim, you can see that's a lot more appropriate, but we want to move it over. So let's move it over a little farther. Let's try -2.5. And I think that's actually pretty good there. So that's our procedural aim pose for third person. And you can see everything just handles replication wise all on its own. That's just what the whole plugin is meant to handle for you. Okay, so that takes care of our replication. Everything we have now is replicated and good to go with just a few clicks and some simple changes to the logic. And that is pretty much it for this video. So probably in the next one is when we're going to start working on some basic attachments so we can get on to, setting up optics, forward grips, that kind of stuff. So that way you can see how that all works and works with the attachment manager and the attachment component. So with that out of the way, I will see you in the next video.